Hi everyone, it is live. Well, that's a spider. Hi, it's my live show today. I think we're on the main channel, isn't it? Yeah. Um, Hold on, let me get Google up because I'm gonna need Google. 100%. I got the order on for a reason because I got my hair. Can you hear that? I better move that as well because I'm clumsier than there. Let's write me down. Right, I don't want to scare anyone when they come in already. And today we're going to be talking about families, the Beckhams. A nice gentle chat. In fact, I might just do a poll. Pardon. Um, do you think, what's his name? Brooklyn. I think I spelled it right, yeah. Brooklyn should have spoken out like this. Let's not sure. I don't want to put a not sure. It's either yes or no. Yeah, done. It's a yes or a no. I hope everyone's all right. I am Shams. I'm going to start the poll. I hope that you are all okay. It's my first day doing my beauty thing. And I use this roller on my face. And it's literally, I thought I had Botox or something. I swear down, God strike me there. But it's all right, peeps, I'm alive. I want to talk about David Beckham, Victoria Beckham, and their eldest son. What's his name? Brooklyn. I knew it was one of them bridges or one of them towns. And people, yeah, look, I've only got them in little bits because I've been conditioning him before I diet. Got to look after yourself, mate. But anyways, I thought, yeah, I want to talk about them too. Well, them four, really. Because what's going on? Hiya, Clover, how are you? Girl, I was thinking about you today and I thought, it ain't Thursday. Shall I tell you why I thought it was Thursday? Because it would be night. Then I thought, well, hold on. You put them out Wednesday, they come on a Thursday. How are you though, sis? Sis, today we're talking about the Beckhams. We're going back in celebrity mode. And you know what? Tomorrow, now I know that it is Thursday, we're going to be talking about Harry and Meghan. But talking about Harry and Meghan, let me first say, all my content is found on the public domain. I do operate using the fair use guidelines together with my own opinions, which are not necessarily true. They are in my head. God told me that was true. Anyway. Girl, I got some deliveries that came, yeah. My beauty things. I told you I was getting rid of everything. Got rid of everything, innit? Told you I was cutting my hair. Cut my hair, innit? Hi, Frankie, you alright? I told you I was going to dye my hair and everything. So, yeah, I got my face looking fresh. I'm doing my teeth because my dentist is going to have a go at me, yeah. Because he says I shouldn't be using the whitening things. Well, I'm like, you know what? I'm getting old gracefully. Thank you, honey pot. I bet you're looking even better. Let's put this on. Lip gloss. Can't go wrong. This one's got vitamins and that in it. So you can't really go wrong, babes. And it changes colour. You get 3 for about £2 odd. It's got all vitamins. But Shams loves a vitamin. So yeah, I'm getting back on track with my looks. I need to do it. So today, yeah, what am I on this evening? Well, Alexis only just arrived back from college. I've been waiting all day to do this, but now we're finally here. Hi everyone coming in. Welcome. Now we are finally here. I want to talk about not Megan and Harry. Not today. That's tomorrow. I ain't doing it today. I just can't. I don't need another headache. But I want to talk about the Beckhams and their kids. And I'm not going to be saying what a lot of you lot think I'm going to be saying, because normally I'll be like, wow, he's facey, he's rude, he's all this, that, and the other. Which I do think, yeah, kind of. I think everyone can be feisty and rude towards the parents. And I also think you don't know what you got till it's gone. Best believe me and my mum were like that. But, gosh, my mum was very strict. And she's twice the size. She's gone now. So, you know, when they're gone, just love people before they go. Well, you don't have to. And this is what this story is about. I think he loves his parents. But let's just start from the very start, because you lot know I've been reporting on these from time ago. Before the marriage. And I can categorically say that the son is a bit of a Billy bullshitter. Yes. Yes, you are, Brooklyn. You like to stretch some tails, don't ya? You like to stretch it a bit. And you know what, people? We're going to do a big insight. I'm not even bothered either way. I kind of am, because you know what? I don't think it's nice to fall out with people that have brought you up. But if what he's saying about the allegations are true, which I do kind of believe, but I think he's stretching it a bit. I genuinely do. I think this man's stretching it like a fucking mozzarella fucking cheese dip. Like a cheese melt in one of those New York restaurants. That's what I think. I'm not lying. So here's the thought. Victoria, if you want to be my lover, no thanks, love. Not with them bones. Girl, put some weight on. If you want to be my lover. But you know what? I like the party, because everyone knows I've got a resting bitch face page. So yeah, little Miss Powder, Victoria Beckham, aka Victoria Adams, that was her name before she got married. She met our footballer over here, David Beckham, and he was sweet as F, people. I ain't lying. But if you was like me and you grew up amongst the Spice Girls, Victoria wouldn't really have been your favourite unless you was posh. Do you know what I mean? I like Scary Spice because she was the only black one in there. And we're all scary. And I like Ginger Spice because I like the gingers. Until Harry opened up his big gob. I like Baby Spice because she was cute. Sporty Spice. Pfft. And I think I was the only one out of my friends that actually liked Posh. But you know what? Posh was known as a bit of a fucking pleb. She was posh, but known without a brain. No lie. Turns out that she's got more brains than the rest of them. But you know, money does buy you things. And the thing is, in this life, people, we all know, when you got money, yeah, you want to keep that money. You're not going to let someone come into your little bank vault and start doing shit. Do you know what I mean? Including your kids. And every single one of us, call me a liar, have we not all got family secrets? We've all got things that your mom and dad, or your auntie or uncle, your nan, granddad, whoever brought you up, You used to tell you to shut the fuck up, yeah? With your big gob before you get everyone in trouble. Am I lying though? Clover, which one was your favourite? Everyone, which one was your favourite Spice Girl? No, when Victoria got bullied after she left the Spice Girls, because Ginger was the first one in it, and then Victoria was like, I'm jumping sheep. I can't sing, and neither can the other three. Well, Sporty could. Can't remember who left first, you know what I mean? It was all fucking arguing. But anyways, she kind of went on a date with David Beckham and kind of went on a date, turned into a kind of a marriage. And it was special for us, like, you know, us British people. It was like, we have this thing called the WAGs, the wives and girlfriends of footballers. Now, in Ireland, aka England, football and rugby was our, well, it still is, our main sport. Do you get me? So everybody was into their wives. You know, all the girls wanted to dress up like the wives, and we all wanted to be like a wag, which is a wife and a girlfriend. Wife, you know, and girlfriend. And when you see them at like the Euro games or the World Cup, so imagine seeing David Beckham, one of the best players at the time, and good looking. And then Victoria, the posh one, from one of the biggest girl groups in Britain and around the world. We didn't really have that many power couples. Do you know what I mean? So that was when, you know, a lot of people became power couples. And that was one of our first power couples. That was for like our age group. Do you know where I'm coming from? So we was like buzzing. And then when they had their first baby, we was always taking the piece. Because Beckham, he dressed in skirts, saris. He probably wore a thong or two. I don't know, mate. I don't know. I was not there. Thank fuck for small mercies. But yeah, everyone used to take the piece. Hi, everyone coming in. Everyone used to take the piece out of David Beckham and call him a bit slow. Not in the football field, but, you know, and probably not in bed, because as soon as they got married, they had dear little Brooklyn, the one that we're talking about now. They went on to have 2 more boys and 1 girl. Harper's the youngest, but they also had Romeo, the middle boy, and they had Cruz, the baby boy. So anyways, Romeo and Cruz, they were always kind of, in my eyes, as I was growing up, and I was always like reporting on these kids, there was always Romeo and Cruz being more reported on than Brooklyn. And now we probably know why, because Brooklyn has come out with a big long ass 6-page statement slagging off his mum and dad, going on about them like the man's acting like he's Harry fucking second. Hold your bridges. Your parents ain't that fucking bad. Shut the fuck up. Seriously, the man's acting like they were stringing him up. What is that bad? Yeah. And I'm going to play both sides right now, people. Don't forget to smash the like when you come in. Just get the algorithm up. I don't care whether you like. Do the normal rubbish. So like, subscribe and share. You know, all that crap. Gotta keep business going, babes. Gotta keep business going. Anyways. And everyone knows I was going to chat about this. And thank you. Anyways, everyone. I'm thinking, you know what? We shouldn't dismiss what Brooklyn's saying just because, you know, it was brought up in more money than most of us on here. That to me, that's neither here or there. Abuse is abuse. And even if you're rich, you can still have financial abuse. A lot of people are marrying to money and think, oh, that's brilliant. You know what I mean? I'm set for life and all that. Once they're into that marriage or into a certain kind of relationship, you realize that the money isn't really worth it. And some people can abuse you through financial gain. No, to me, a bit of what Brooklyn was saying comes across like that. I'm going to read a bit of his statement. I ain't going to read no 6 pages because I ain't got time for that shit. It's like listening to my children moan about me. And I'm like, what? I have one company. Well, my kids, yeah. Oh, shit, kids will embarrass you like you wouldn't believe. I'm sitting there thinking I'm the best mom, rare, 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 all that crap. And I'm like, tell everyone what mom did. Go on, tell them. And they're like, yeah, she didn't even do that. She was like, and I'm looking at them like, fuck the bombastic side. I'll give them a bombastic side slap. Like, seriously? Do you know one of them ones? They never fail to embarrass us, do they? Bless their little heart. Anyways, so it seems like Brooklyn's doing it. But the problem is with Prince Harry and Brooklyn Beckham. Brooklyn Pelt Beckham, I should say, because he took on his wife's last name. Nothing wrong with that, pussy hole. Nah, serious. But with me, I'm a bit of a skeptic here. And I'm thinking, he's listening to her because his mom and dad might be rich, but her mom and dad are bitch rich. Do you get me? Hi, Tony and everyone else coming in. Her mom and dad are bitch rich. Like they're billionaires rich, they're bitch rich. They're not miniature rich like some fucking millionaire like my bitch. So you think that this man sitting there going, have made enough my wife? You're right, geezer. Yeah, my mum and dad, yeah. Yeah, man. Oh my God. You know the grief that was put me through. You won't believe. You won't believe. All I want to do is get my paintbrush out and paint and take some photographs and live in peace. Brooklyn, I'd like to sit there, yeah. Get some fucking photographs, pose like a dickhead bitch. And fucking get, freebies too. I think I might take the financial abuse. I don't think there's much to pay there when I didn't even actually make nothing. So we can feel sorry for these Nepal babies on one point and go, oh, it's a shame. But on another point, he has come out with some serious allegations. One of them, in fact, two of them, and I can think that one of them is a big Billy bullshit one. The one about his mom not wanting to make a dress for his missus, or she pulled out at the last minute. So basically, people, the story is Victoria Beckham don't like his missus. I'm all right, Tony. How are you? I'm putting the conditioner in before I start all the dyeing process. It's going to take a couple of weeks. I really wanted to stay really strong. Do you know what I mean? As strong as this bitch over here. But basically, we're talking about the Beckhams as well. And you know what? Kids and their manners. Because kids ain't really got much manners. But sorry, my mate was texting me. Cannot wait to see the end result. Tony, it's gonna take time. Because I want this one to last for a while. I don't want to do just like a month. I want this one to be my signature style. It's cold as ice. And then I started using all the things, for your face to massage it and all that. So I bought this roller. I don't want to use nothing like Botox or collagen. I don't want to use none of that. I want unnatural. So I'm going to see what my face is going to look like unnatural. And I need a lot of sleep because I haven't had hardly any. But yeah, I can't fucking wait. And we need the cash, babes. We need the cash. Plus, we've got a lot of the decorations have come. So I'm pretty excited. Now I've tried out. I've put on all the hair conditioning and all that. I'm fucking happy. Sorry. I'm buzzing. I really am. I swear down. It's about time, innit? I get happy over the stupidest things, but you know what? Simple things like that, it's just. We are the champions. Anyway, so Brooklyn Beckham's vexed with his mom and dad. And I ain't gonna lie, I think he's probably always been, a bit vexed. And I'll tell you why I think he's been a bit vexed. He's said it in his statement. He was very shy as a child. And if you've, not everyone, just because you've got famous parents, don't mean that you're going to be like, hi, hello, I'm here, woo, over here. Not every person born to a famous person. I mean, if you're shy, anyone on here, if you're shy, yeah, seriously, and you're born to really famous people, and every day, it's like, to me, I think Blue Ivy, Beyonce's child, is shy. And I feel sorry for her sometimes because I can see it in her eyes where she's like, she ain't no North West, is she? And she's like, a bit timid and that. And I think, come on, man, as parents, I know, it's not like you go into a wedding and, you want the family there or a party or something. Do you know where I'm coming from? Do you have to take them to work? Do you have to take them on the red carpet? Seriously, I know a lot of stars, famous people, that don't have their kids in the public eye. I know a lot of YouTubers. I don't have my child in the public eye. I can talk about my kids all day long. You ain't going to see them on here. Do you know what I mean? I think sometimes they deserve privacy. And even though my children are like 18 and above now, they've had that rule from day one. So, I can kind of understand why it'd be a bit salty, people, with that. But, has he actually spoken to his parents? Because, sometimes when you're saying things to people, you don't quite articulate it the way that you want to articulate it because you don't upset your parents. The people closest to you, sometimes you feel like you can't express how you really feel, especially knowing that the people closest to you are the ones that are your bread and butter. So that could be another reason why he's thinking to himself, well, I can't really say nothing. But as a parent, I don't quite think, as much as he's like, oh, it's all about the brand, it's all about the brand. It possibly could be. But you know what? It's like me on YouTube. It's about my fucking brand. I don't want my children going out there playing their fucking mouth and getting up to mischief. And then people are like, oh, did you see Shamz don't care? Can't look after her kids. Blah, 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 blah. And that's exactly what's happened to David and Victoria. Now, you would have thought after how many years that this would never have happened. We all knew that he had trouble in paradise, Brooklyn Beckham, with his parents. And the reason we know these people is because when he did first start dating Nicola Peltz, she wasn't exactly She didn't need. To me, I think Nicola acts a bit too innocent. This bitch is a fucking billionaire and she's got no manners, according to a lot of people. A lot of people that have worked with her have called her out. They haven't even said, I used to work with so and so, a certain person. Don't want to say the name, but you know, no. They've literally said Nicola Peltz. They can't fucking stand the bitch. Apparently, this bitch has got more fucking attitude than a resting bitch face. Not my words. And maybe, am I in the trenches? Whoa. I'm always in the trenches. No, I'm in my bedroom. It's the lighting, Bob. I haven't got the main light on. And I moved that little lamp there. And I've got one of them ones that you can get from Team. So I'll just keep moving it. I got arrested. Well, got arrested and he's the angry face. What? I bet you haven't got I don't know what that meant, but stickers. How the fuck would I get stains up there? It's stormy. It's a blossom, cherry blossom. It's cherry blossom. Yeah. See, I'm being nice today, Tony. I know some people might come on and try and antagonize me. Not in the mood. Thank you, Anna. I'm not in the mood for it. They're going to see more stains soon when I put the rest of it up tonight. Because I got a box full of stickers that came today. And that is out. I want my bedroom. Everything's going to be redone because I can. And it's my piece. And I love it. I fucking love it. Do you know what I mean? Mate, if they saw it in real life, they'd be well, Joe. It's light green. I made up that colour myself. It's like a mint. Yeah? And I wanted all those all around so it looks peaceful because my life is very hectic and I want, when I come into my room and I'm not feeling well, I can sit here. I've got my bed over there, my dressing room over there, my office over there, and my little kitchen, as well as downstairs. I've got everything in the room. It's like a studio flat. Just exactly how I want it, and the room's big enough for it. So you know what? I'm in heaven. I can do what the fuck I want, when the fuck I want, how the fuck I want, with who the fuck I want. Hashtag standard. Mic drop. Standard. Anyways, let's carry on. There's always one. They got the attention they needed. Anyways, as I was saying about Brooklyn, yeah, and David, Victoria, and Nicola, I think Nicola is a spoiled brat. I genuinely think she's got attitude problem. And call me a bit cynical, but I do think it's a lot to do with her money. Number one, she hasn't got the looks, the brains, the attitude, or the skills to be making it if she was a millionaire. God strike me down, if this girl had the Kardashians' money, she wouldn't be that far. Her father is very rich. I think he does estates. And I can tell that her mom and dad are the ones pulling the strings. A lot of people are going to be like, no, Shams, didn't you hear what he said about the wedding? Well, number one, he accused his mom, did he not, people, of his mom, Victoria Beckham, who went on from being a Spice Girl, going to America, being embarrassed by her husband, shagging fucking Rebecca Lewis, the very posh girl. It was a real posh girl. Until she done the pig trick. Have a look, Rebecca Lewis and the pig. I mean, that might have embarrassed him. You know, the son. Pardon? His mom singing with Dame Bowers might have embarrassed him. His dad wearing a sarong and talking like this might have embarrassed him. But I very much doubt that his parents gave birth to him and thought, you know what? My goal in life is to fuck up my son, take over. I think the years that they've raised him, I've never heard no bad stories, really. And a lot of people would have come out by now. The Beckhams and that fucking big that they can control everything. Do you know what I mean? The media, the law. And don't go, what about the royal connections? What about it? But they did say something about Victoria, who went on to do fashion, about her not making Nicola's dress. He said at the 11th hour, they pulled it away. People, you believe that? Because I remember reporting on this. And I remember Nicola, a year before the fucking wedding, clearly stating she don't want to wear Victoria's dress. There's plenty of designers to choose from. Maybe that's why Victoria got salty. So maybe, just maybe, Nicola went, well, I don't know. I might wear your dress. You know, because I'm rich, I can wear like 10 dresses. And then at the last minute, Nicola was like, your mom's dress ain't the one. I mean, we've only got Vogue magazine and a few other fucking thousands of people that have reported it on YouTube, including me, a year before the wedding, saying there may be trouble ahead. But all these people reporting it now are like, memory loss. Okay. I think I'm the only one who ain't got fucking memory loss. Shit, you know, I'd have thought, I'm not even going to say names. I'd have thought half the big ones covering the stories would have known better and you've been like, you know what, people? No, Nicola, you was the one that went in the magazines, newspapers, all over the fucking shop a year before your wedding, and you stated that you didn't want to wear Victoria's dress. Did you not? Did I say allegedly? So, you know, just saying, my memory ain't that bad. Then, and don't forget, I'm not sticking up for Victoria at all. Victoria Beckham or David. I'm not sticking up for Nicola or Brooklyn. I'm a mom, and I know as a parent, it doesn't come with a handbook. If you're a good parent, you will make mistakes. You want your little mini me to do your mini fucking work, and it ain't gonna work like that. Your mini me have got their own fucking minds. They'll have a bit of your personality and a bit of your partner's, whether you like your partner or not. It's a given. They'll have the looks. Do you know what I mean? A bit of the traits. Some might have, you know, a bit of, it could be anything. But at the end of the day, I don't think, like from what we've seen, and these people are in the media all the time, that these children were ever abused. Now, one thing I have to say, people, is there are different forms of abuse. Abuse is not just the sexual abuse. I'm just gonna say because I don't get fucking paid for this job. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not laughing at that, but it's not just that. It's not just physical abuse where people put their hands on you. It's not just like the emotional abuse where they put in your emotions and giving you abuse about it. Do you know what I mean? Excuse me. There's so much. Do you know what I mean? It's not racial abuse because a boy ain't mixed race. It's not. And is it financial abuse? It could be. And hear me out on this one because don't forget, when you're rich, you're dangling the carrot. Hi, John Miller. It has been long. Boy, it's been about 2 years. But I hope that you're all good, honey. And don't look at this and think Sham's gone minging. No, Sham's in the process of aging, babes. No, I'm I'm fucking redecorated again, and that means my wardrobe, my face is in new makeup, new jewelry and shit. Yeah, man, new perfumes. I'm freshening up. New trainers. We've got new slippers. Yeah, people have got new slippers with a magnetic thing in. I found a lot of things that are really good for my feet. That's going to help with the pain because it fucked me this morning. I was nearly throwing up. It was painful. Weather. And if any of you have got a broken bone, you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? When the weather changes, fuck me, gives me jeep. Anyways, me eyes water. Anyway, still sticking. And don't forget, thank you for that, love. People are doing that. Do you think Brooklyn should have spoken out like this? 44% said yes. 56% says no. Future! How am you, babes? Have you done the quiz, honey? John, have you done the quiz? Everyone coming in? Tone, you done the quiz? The quiz, the questionnaire, whatever it's called. The poll. John, not the quiz. I might have a quiz soon. John, you know what? Tonight, if Alexi don't want no because I've got some posh fish found in the freezer. Forgot that I bought them, the gastro ones. So, because I've already had my posh beef dinner. And I'm a fucking greedy bitch nowadays. I'm still anorexic. And people, future, I bought this thing, yeah. It's on here right now. It's holding my phone, look. I'm hands-free. I might get one to hold the lights and shit. And I got this roller for my face, yeah. It's brought me out in a couple of spots, but God gives a shit. No, nobody gives a shit. I got my UV protection lipstick sheet. My lip gloss. I'm going to be looking lit come summer. I'm going to have a Jamaican ass for once in my life. I might have some big titties for once in my life with my wonder bra. And some new clothes, new attitude because I might not swear. And my teeth are going to be bright, Sham's going to be traveling, I'm going to be... And my room will be done. I might do it tonight when I can't fucking sleep. So anyways, we are talking about Clover. Sham's doesn't know I have arthritis in it. Clover, the amount of times you broke your fucking bones on that big fucking horse that you call a pony. Your horses are bigger than my fucking wardrobe. Am I like? Do you remember that time when you was in the horse riding classes when you was teaching it, and you had the young stallion? Was it a stallion? The nice brown one. Was it that one that broke you? Oh. If I come to visit you in America, put that fucking horse away. Shams, I need to do some food. I'm starving. I'll be here when I finish. Tony, just put me on love speaker. Shh. Tony, that's between us, darling. Shh. Don't tell anyone. Future's here and Clover. My tongue twisting. And people, thank you for joining me in that bar. I am still here. I am going to be doing a Reddit story. If you want to join me on the smaller channel, as soon as we finish this, because I didn't really want to go too long into it. I just wanted people to see both sides of the parents, yeah? Nicola, Brooklyn, the other family. I mean, why did he mention his grandma? Because you know what? Sandra, I think Sandra Beckham, she is David Beckham's mom. And I'm pretty sure I reported that, did his dad pass away a couple of years ago, around the same time as my mom? Let's just have a look, people, because you know what? We don't want to wish death on no one that we don't know. Shams don't care. If you want anyone to do the bidding, I'll do it for you. Have you got any enemies? Just call me. And Shams don't care. 666. I'll be there. Look, I need to do my nails as well. I can't fucking wait. My feet, the law. I'm a bit behind. Can I ask the deal around the current stuffs? Of course you can, honey. Tomorrow we will be reporting on Meghan and Harry. He's in court tomorrow, John. I did do a show about it to explain why he's in court. It's about, you know, the phone hacking. Then we've got and Meghan. She's in a bit of trouble with Netflix and was it Spotify or something? Definitely Netflix and something else. Not pulling in enough money. So the girl needs to be doing some yachting. Then we got the Blake Lively one. Oh gosh, I'll be there all day. Then we've got the one with Selena Gomez, Justin, all them. But I have been concentrating a lot on the Ida 04 case. I kept saying to everyone, I'm going to do it. I'm going to finish it off. I'm just too pissed off with the lies that we're being fed in society. And then I was concentrating on Clover. I was concentrating on thinking Trump and the Greenland, because to me it was like Trump ain't going hard for Greenland for no reason. And then I found out why. It's the shit that they got under there, yeah. The batteries that they've got for your phones, for your fucking everything. I ain't good at it, but it's in my notebook. Oh, we also had Clarissa Shields, Rihanna, and all that crap, yeah. Well, yeah, 2 seconds on your part. I was talking about ice and all that. I was doing some statistics the other day. And then we were talking about China, Russia, Trump, the tariffs, which are going up 25%. That means anything that you're having delivered to America, we've got to pay money. But they want to take over Greenland, and it just made it funny. And I thought, oh, Arctic Sea, watch it. It's something to do with the Arctic and leverage. And the Arctic is between US and Russia. Remember that, people, in the future. You don't have to remember anything else I'm telling you now, apart from Denmark. Yeah, Denmark owns Greenland. They're like, how fucking no, you're not having it. And it's 900 miles away from China, who wanted to give money to build more airports because they haven't got airports and because of the weather and shit like that. Because it's in the Arctic Sea. But in the Arctic, not a lot of people want to work there. But when they work there, you're going to find that there are very rare zinc and lead mines down there. But Australia owns a lot of it. Oh, God, babes, it went deep with Elon Musk and everything. I know we're going to have an invasion soon. Oh, shit, you know. But Trump is so adamant on getting Greenland that it's making him look a bit cuckoo. That even his own team are like. And then last night, someone sent me something that's proving that, I'm going to say allegedly, he's getting a divorce from Melania. But I think we kind of knew that. But anyways, let's stick to the Beckhams. Sorry, people, going off on one, you know me and my fucking celebrity news. Blame my admins. My admins keep sending me news, pictures and shit like that. They make me work. Oh, and there's another thing as well. White people are being questioned about their colour. How white are you? I'm not lying. You know, when you have to tick a box, us black people, we have to tick in Britain. I don't know about America, because I haven't been to America for how many years. But in Britain, we have to tick like black Caribbean, or Caribbean, as some would say, black African, or black, is it English or something like that? Black British. And there's certain boxes, you know, like Indian and all that. Back in the day, and I have told people, when I moved from Jamaica to England, this was in 89, excuse me, February of 89. When I moved, there was still, even up until a few years ago, notices of no blacks, no Irish, which are fucking Irish. They're mostly whites, like hello, and no dogs. Everybody loves their dogs. And this was Britain people in this day and age. Very disheartening. So now they've got it that you've got to prove, are you white Italian? Are you white? They haven't even got white American. They've got Afro-American. Do you know what I mean? But they haven't got white American. It's very confusing. And then when I looked deeper into that, I thought, white people. Be careful. We are in World War III. So I'll tell you why. Why they're asking you what colour you are. Because what you got to understand is, from 1940s, after World War II, before World War II, there was only one specific white, and that was the Anglos. Or the English. Anglos or the English. English, you was lucky, really. If you had a bit of money. Or royalty. No lie. If you was white and you was Italian or white Mexican, white anything, I don't know, Polish, whatever, Russian, German, French, and you went to America, even if he's white Australian, you wasn't classed as white. This is facts that they didn't teach us. And these are facts that I will be fucking telling all of us. But I'm just pre-warning everyone, yeah? There's always an agenda. They don't just ask you random fucking questions like that. What colour white are you? What's it matter? Now, as a black person, when they're asking a white person what colour you are, I'm fucking getting a bit out of dodge here. I'm like, Where's Casper? Casper, I'm hiding in your house. We're doing what the Jews done back in the day. We're just doing all the shit. He's got a bunker. If any of you lot got a bunker for me. We are slightly. Some of us are different. When you study biology, you can't tell a colour from their bones and things like that. You can't tell certain things, you know what I mean? Depending as well how quickly a body will decompose. Talking about decomposition, I wanted to do a report. Sorry, people, for going off on one. I want to do a report on Jeff Epstein. Feature, listen to this. Clover, John, where's Tony? Everyone else on here, listen to this. Oh, Olia. Oh, what? I tried out my new mascara. See, that's the mascara one, and that's the no mascara. See? And I got an eyebrow clipper. But you see my eyes is split there. So I'm going to try and show you how to cut your eyebrows with a scar on a sensitive area. I got a few. So we're going to do Sham's Beauty together. Clover, wait till you see the nail varnish. Girl, what did you tell me about the nail varnish? Casper, where's Casper? Wait till you see me. I'm going to be looking like a Guinness. Black with white. Look at Tony's hair. And look at my skin. If you know, you know. What does the Guinness look like? Or just Storm. That black one with the hair. Anyways, talking about storms. Sorry about that, people. I like to talk to my community. And sometimes when I'm doing a show, I will just go off because I like to talk to my community. Fuck it. What's the fucking point of doing a live show and talking to yourself? I mean, I've got mirrors. I could do that all day long. What I do? But anyways. John, you know we're all good looking. I don't know about me today. Because my eyes are like, I know I've got Chinese in me and I got the chinky eyes, but oh my God, Clover! John, my audience! Guess what Shamz has got? You lot have cost me for how many years? 7 years you've cost me. I finally got it. Electric lighter. Because I'm fucking shocking. Like a pepperoni. Do you understand me, no blood? John, you know me, everything's pink. Someone was saying, what's that? Is it shit on my walls? No, my walls are green and those are birds and butterfly. I'm a girly person in real life. Tonight I'm putting away all my girly high heels and my girly fur coats, my girly bags. Everything's pink. If it's pale, it's for me. I like colours like that. I love pink. My favourite colour, look. Well, pink ain't. Aqua is my favourite colour. Like a sea green, blue, or bubblegum pink, or lilac. But let's talk about the Beckhams and their unruly older child. So, what do you lot think? If your family member came out and said something like a bit facey about you, how would you lot take it? Because you know what? A lot of people chat fucking shit about me, but pardon, I couldn't give a fuck. I'm that bitch that will fucking chat shit about them. But I ain't shit. Because I come with receipts, innit? And I love it. But I'm the bitch that will kick off. Clover, you know what? I done at my mum's funeral and that. So I'm proud, yeah. But I think I stick up for my family members. Because you know what? I think I'll do the same for you, lot. If you say, Shams, come and kick off at my funeral and tell all these waste people to fuck off, I would. And you know what? I think everyone should have the right to have boundaries in their life. When you get to a certain age, people shouldn't have control over you. I think if you're a parent, you should always have that child's best interest at heart. That includes when you fall out with someone. I was one of those parents when I fell out with my baby father. I was bitter and salty because of the situation that happened. You know what I mean? The cheating and all shit like that. Obviously, my fucking heart was broken. I can sit here now and go, oh yeah, it's all good. It wasn't all fucking good. When you think everything's all good and then you find out that it ain't all good, then it ain't all fucking good, is it? Not in my fucking hood. And when I find out that shit ain't all good, I lose my fucking holy shit. And that's when bitch gets arrested. Cardi B ain't got nothing on me because bitch is phoning up girls to do her work. I'll do the fucking hard work myself. And that's where I went wrong. Because you don't realise it affects a kid. Now, talking about affairs, I can imagine when they were having an affair, when David's affair, alleged, we got to say people, because you know what, we wasn't there. When that affair, yeah, actually came out, as a child, I don't know if you lot have had parents that have actually done something like that. I mean, with me, my dad did, my real dad. I mean, but they're Jamaican, you expect that shit. Oh, but I found that a lot of women in my culture, the black culture, the Chinese and the Asians, it was like they accepted it. So when I come over here, yeah, to the westernized land, and everyone was like accepting it, I thought there was all batshit crazy until I started accepting it. I was like, well, that's what they did. But you know what? When it actually happened to me, I thought, fuck that shit. Are you fucking mad? I went fucking ape shit, mate. I shit you fucking up. I lost my shit for about fucking 5 years. I smashed up every fucking motherfucker that had their backs. Anyone that told me that they had my baby father's back or any bitch that he fucked behind my back, I'll smash you up. I was that fucking angry. Because you know what? I was thinking about the finances I put in and all shit like that. But what I wasn't thinking about was the effect that it had on the children. So when when we fell out, we finally stopped doing after so many years, on and off bullshit. 15 years, bullshit. I was like, you know what? I'm done with this crap. And the only reason I said it was because my child says, we actually like our dad. Can you stop slagging him off? And I thought, are you taking the fucking piss? Because in my head, I was the superior one, the best parent, and I didn't realise how much they love the dad. Now, that could have been something that affected Brooklyn. I'm just saying, for example, people, I don't mean to, yeah, It is, Clover. Some people can't accept it. Some people, it's just like, you know what? I don't give a shit. I reckon I've been in a couple of relationships where I was like, I didn't mind having an open relationship. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be like, bitch, I like ya, but I ain't not invested. But you know what it was like, Clover, with me and baby father. You know, you fucking all my admins on here. Come on, you all know. You went through the rigmarole with me. And I know you had a beautiful relationship. Do you know what I mean? And I ain't gonna do this, my baby father like that. I can because he's a cunt. But we did have a good relationship as well. I can't lie. I suppose everyone you go with, you have a good relationship with them until you don't. Do you know where I'm coming from? But my problem was the blame and all that. And you know, like keeping it with what's that saying, babes? Keeping it in the Joneses. You know what I mean? Because you know, I've had a drink. Keeping up with the Joneses and keeping your business, you know what I mean? Acting like a Stepford wife and all that fucking shit. Keeping up with it. And you don't want no one to know your business. I was well embarrassed. So to me, I'm putting myself in Victoria's shoes. Fair enough. But put yourself in that child's shoe. The one whose parents are famous, not just for being a footballer and a singer or a designer, but the parents are famous, yeah, for being a family unit. They travel from, you know, England to Madrid. Everyone took the piss out of the mom and dad and all that. That's kind of embarrassing. Dad's wearing a sari and that. I mean, it was very fashion forward. You know, Clover. It's something that me, you, and everyone else on here that, you know, we like, listen, we do what the fuck we want, but society makes you feel fucking shit. I wish relationships were easy to keep. That's the thing with relationships. We all want to impress people that we like, and sometimes it can go south because we can chat shit to our partners or embellish things. Do you know what I mean? Or we get too much into our feelings. We've all done it. We've all been guilty. And I'm thinking, even, and I'm not on about just relationships, as in your partner. This can be a relationship with your parents. Sometimes when you feel like they're not listening to you, instead of keep saying it the same way every fucking day, people need to go a different route. Quite obviously, if someone ain't listening to you and you've been repeating yourself for like fucking 24 years, do a different route. So that's what I done with my children, where I was like, you know what? They love the dad, and it's not up to me to tell them who to love. They're at that age where I've brought up two responsible human beings. We made them out to love. I'm hoping. I did. But you know where I'm coming from. And I'm thinking, imagine how Brooklyn felt because, you know, the amount of children that I talk to and their parents, have you ever thought of these? We feel sorry for ourselves, but have you actually thought about how your children feels knowing that their parents have had an affair? Not just disgusting the parent, but the embarrassment where everyone's chatting your mum and dad's business. They're either calling your dad a dirty dick or calling your mum a slut. Do you know where I'm coming from? And then everyone tries to defend their actions, why they actually went behind your back or whatever, or why they stayed with you, why you done shit like that. Everyone's different. Everyone's got different tolerant levels. And I think I think realistically, Beckham boy, yeah, as stupid as he's making out, money wise, he's keeping that one sweet. Everyone's saying that Nicola is using him. She probably is. He's a little toy. whoever Nicola Peltz goes out with, because she's a billionaire's daughter, people are going to be nasty towards her. Let's just be realistic here. They're going to call her, oh, she can do what she wants. Not really. Money does not buy that kind of austerity. But I do think David Beckham's son, Brooklyn Beckham, is that stupid that he actually thinks that she's all that. I don't think he's had many. He's been that protected by his parents that he thinks what his parents are doing is abuse. And genuinely, let's just round this up. I reckon Nicola's parents are like, you know what? It's the Beckham, it's the brand, money, business. Thought everything was going to be sweet. Victoria saw him coming. Victoria's not fucking stupid. She's like, nah. Not today, bitch. You alright, Nicola? I'll tell you ever know, because I've had to do it with my own fucking sons, exes, where they think that there's a competition between me and them. You want my son, keep him. Don't fucking send him back when you're crying like a bitch and you're texting his fucking friends behind his back. Keep the motherfucker. I'm not that kind of a mom. Bye. I've done my job. Do you know what I mean? But with the Beckhams, he's done a rewind of his marriage and he's blaming his mom because she done a first dance. Then we're finding out he already done a first dance. Then I think the real reason is Jennifer Lopez's ex-husband was singing at the wedding. And none of them can speak fucking Spanish. None of them fucking English people. We can do the glasses and all that fucking shit, but come on. We can do the basics. Where's the fish and chip shop and shit like that? Toilet. But when he's there asking, can you sing a song? And say it's for the most beautiful woman. If that request came from the Beckham camp, Mark Anthony might have automatically thought, oh, it's about them too. Now, remember, Brooklyn is twisting it. Brooklyn saying, we never had a first dance. Yes, you did. That's another fucking lie. Brooklyn, you're saying things that we already know. You had a fucking first dance. The only thing that I should say, the only person you should be in a fucking mood with is Mark Anthony for sitting at your wedding and saying Brooklyn's going to dance with the most beautiful woman in the room and then called out your mom. Even a fucking idiot would have known. You don't say that. See you later, John. Don't be too late next time. This motherfucker pops up every 2 fucking years. I think he's got a time machine. Never know. John, make sure you press the like and you've done the quiz. Oh, it's 50-50. I say quiz. John's going to be... Come on Friday night. We'll probably do a quiz Friday or Saturday. I wanted to do a tarot as well. So if any of you have got questions, come on my Goddess channel on the weekend. I'll surprise you. I don't know what day. And I might show you some things that are new. Hopefully. Every fucking other. I need one more delivery. And then I can show you a few things in here. Apart from my minging face. But, what do you lot think, yeah? Seriously? Do you think, like, Nicola is forcing Brooklyn to be against the mom? Because that thing about the wedding dress was a straight up fucking lie, in my opinion. Straight up lie. Then we've got the other thing, yeah. I'm dancing with my mom and she got a bit too close Does he feel like an idiot now that he's trying to call his mum out to be a fucking Jeff? He's trying to say his mum's Ghislaine Maxwell. When I'm with my son, I ain't seen him for ages. I'll give my son a big hug and everything. If that motherfucking lanky fucking fuck cunt, that ostrich over there, every time I went, Mum said that. I'm like, Harvey, did you really though? And then they're talking about the brand of the family. What's wrong with the brand? On the real, like, you know what, Brooklyn? Maybe instead of looking into what your mum and dad was manipulating you into, maybe you should look into Nicola and as she was raised by her mum and dad. Because not everyone likes people that think because of you can get your own fucking way and then try and manipulate people. It's not a contest. And maybe, you know, Posh Spice being a British bitch, she fucking knows. She's not stupid. And maybe being a mom, look at these people. Oh, it's the other way. No more headaches. It's this amazing lighter. It's electric. You charge it. And it stays like that forever. No lie. I'm going to buy about 20 of them. You can put that one in my coffin when I die. And on that note, everyone, I don't think there's much more I can say. Was his mom dancing inappropriately? She probably had a bit more to drink. And it's probably like, come here, son. Come here, Bob. Come here, cocker. Like that, you know, us English people do. But Nicole, he's like, and then she ran off crying. Why did you run off crying? Because you've done so many things with Victoria Beckham since then. And now you want me to believe that you're enemies or frenemies. Something happened in the last few weeks, people. And we all know it's to do with the money and contracts. And we all know that this motherfucker got pressured while he got married by Nicola. I couldn't give a shit what anyone says. That's my humble opinion. Do I agree with the parents trying to take over and say, listen, Brooklyn, this is how you should marry, Brooklyn. Look, I brought your ex-girlfriend round and none of your brothers and sisters agree with her. No, I don't think parents should do that. But you know, as parents, I don't think Victoria and David Beckham are paedophiles, and I don't think, you know, like the picture, like the Peltz family are trying to portray. I think it's fucking disgusting. Maybe the Peltz family should look at who they hang around with as well. Because maybe if you dig deeper into Nicola's family or Nicola's past, you find out she ain't that innocent. Do you really love him? Or do you just like having a little pet? Come here, Brooklyn. That's just a question, people, that does it matter in our lives? No. But are we going to ask? Of course we are. Because you know what? It's our business if they're putting it out there. And this is a fucking goddess community. I'm going to go, yeah, put in some food before I go to bed. And if I'm still awake, I'm going on the smaller channel. If, my word. And I will do a Reddit, because I haven't done a Reddit story. I'll try and find one that's a bit like this. The mother-in-law, we hate her. And if not, people, I shall do one first thing in the morning, which is my time. The only reason I'm saying that is because it is pretty late. It's 8 o'clock. It's my fucking bedtime. I'm fucking tired. I'm not lying. I've started being an adult. Clover, we can't even have our chat tonight. And you're going to be out tomorrow. Clover, I'm going to phone you before you go out. I need to phone a lot of my admins, catch up on them. John, Uno Friday. Billy boy, if you're watching, get your fucking phone on. I'm going to phone you probably weekend. Fraud and corruption, my brother. We need some news. Because shit's hitting the fan. Jackie, Tammy, the lot of you. Tammy, we're going to be doing tomorrow. I need to get my diary out. And anyone else, if I phone you, sorry for being a pain. Mika, we're doing 5 o'clock in the morning, my time. I'll text you. Tammy, we're doing when you wake up time. Which is after, so I can have an in-between sleep. You see how I can plan things. And everyone's happy. And then John's normally fucking up earlier than me. The fuck? This man don't sleep. So everyone, thank you for joining me. Thank you all my admins that have been on here. And let's read this. Look, do you think that Brooklyn should have spoken out about his parents, basically, like this? It's a 50-50 people. Some people have said yes. Some have said no. And you know what? I don't know which one I would have. I probably, if I was Brooklyn, I would have said yeah. I'm not going to lie. But because of people like can twist things when you haven't got the right narrative, I would have said no, Brooklyn. Not yet. But you know what? Each to their own. Everyone, Future, I love you, man. Clover, everyone. Tony, the lot of you. If I'm not back tonight, yeah, because Lexi's got college. I'm normally in bed now. I'll be back tomorrow in the morning. So if you are here, it's on the Goddess channel. Thank you for joining this one. I love you, everyone. And Brooklyn, get back with your parents. Don't grey rock them. Do you know what I mean? They love you, and they could have been worse. Bye.